A report uncovered by 10 News offers solutions to Knox County's jail overcrowding problem. The most recent data from the Tennessee Department of Correction shows the county's main detention center is short more than 200 beds. Statewide, more than half of the jails face a similar problem. 10 News reporter Grace King sat down with community leaders and advocates to talk about the findings of the report. Grace?
Beth, building a jail pod in Knox County is notably absent from that study. That's something leaders have discussed in the past. Instead, it says pretrial release services can help reduce the average length of stay and free up beds for other inmates.
Knox County's jail overcrowding problem is a problem that will not go away. What we need to do is find ways of getting people out of jail who don't need to be there.
Since the 1980s, attorney John Eldridge has dealt with issues at the Knox County Detention Facility.
Overcrowding in itself is not unconstitutional. It's the things that come from overcrowding, like increased violence, like a lack of sanitation.
He supports some of the solutions proposed in a Justice Planners report obtained by 10 News, including pretrial release.
Pretrial release monitors these individuals, and frankly, they come to court more often than those who make a bond and get out.
The latest data from the Tennessee Department of Correction shows 72% of the Knox County Detention Center inmates are awaiting trial. Nearly a third of them are charged with misdemeanors.
We need to look at ways to figure out who is the folks that are not a danger to the community, who are going to be on probation anyway, and who are going to come back to court, and look at letting those folks out under supervision.
Knox County Judge Stephen Sword says they've used studies to develop a way to determine who would be a good fit for pretrial release.
We need to apply that instrument to as many of these defendants as we can, and that will help reduce some of the overcrowding that we have right now.
And while the pretrial release program is promising, Judge Sword, John Eldridge, and this study say that alone will not solve the problem. Instead, they say officials must look at TDOC overcrowding, the opioid epidemic, and mental health to solve the jail overcrowding long term. John?
Grace King with the update. Thank you.